Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's really helpful. So you've already kind of mentioned that the softball journey, you kind of, we wish it was just like that, but it's a
Oh,
lot of downturns. So like, talk to us a little bit about like when you get into, especially like a game situation, and for whatever reason, either it's a mid game or you're going into the game, the wind's blowing in, or you just the way that defense is set up, and it just you look out and you just feel like there's no way I can get this ball in play to be on first base, second base, whatever, and that mental game starts. So what you might call a slump or whatever you want to call it.
yeah.
What do you do? How do you prepare for that, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, that's a good question. For me, because softball was this thing that I didn't really know about. I didn't play baseball at like a high level. So for
Mm-hmm.
some of these guys that play college baseball, they come into slow pitch and they're like, it's just slow pitch.
Yeah.
But to me, I kind of always put it on a pedestal. Whenever I was in E-ball and I heard that there was D-ball, I was like, oh my gosh, those guys must be so good. And
Mm-hmm.
so every year as I like work my way up, I put this barrier in my own mind, like this is just the biggest thing ever. I'm facing a C pitcher, facing a B pitcher. I'm facing Andy Purcell, Travis Clark.
Uh-huh.
So confidence was always the thing that I had to work on.
Mm.
And a couple tools that I did was in the weekend that I had those, the 2 weeks that I had those great tournaments, I kind of found this. And it was when I would step into the box, I would tell myself, throw me a strike. Basically, like I'm talking smack to the pitcher,
Uh-huh.
like throw me a strike and see what happens. So it gives me some confidence, but it
Yeah.
also helps me focus
Mm.
on swinging at strikes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like twofold in my brain. And whenever I can remind myself that as I step into the box, I generally do a lot better.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about the wrong thing. I'm not thinking, oh, I can't hit a home run. I've taken some sports psychology classes in college. It's always you want to focus on what you want to do, not what you don't want to do. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
free throw guys saying, don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. All your brain hears is miss it, miss it, miss it. So
Right.
focus on what
Yeah.
you want to do. So there's that.
Yep.
And then also just more of the basics, right? You want to go to your strengths. You
Mm-hmm.
go up to the plate and you want to have two spots you would like to hit at on the field. If you get your perfect pitch that you want, okay, if it's an outside pitch, I really want to go to right center. But what if he throws me inside every pitch? He gets a good strike on me and the next one's inside and I got to swing at it.
Yeah.
You don't force it and go to right center. So you want to have two minds of, I want to go here with this pitch, here with this pitch. That way you're not stuck.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and then the last thing is just LC Watson told me this when we were doing BP one time. He was like, hit it there, don't place it there. So if you're a place ball hitter like me, someone that goes up there and tries to hit it to an area, not just swing as hard as I can every time wherever the pitch is, I had the tendency to try to cut a ball in a real fine spot, but then I'm trying to place it there and you get like spinners that just pop up to the infield or something like that. So
Yeah.
that advice also worked for me, is just try to hit it there. Don't just try to place it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's good. I like you have all these nice pithy statements for us too.
Yeah. I mean, and that's, like I said, like for me, it's a mental game.
Yeah.
I have to practice a lot to have the confidence. Some people don't do BP at all. They just go out there and they're really good. I
Yeah.
mean, congratulations to them. That's not who I am. You got to learn who you are and what makes you successful, and a lot of practice, and then figuring out how to be out of my head and be confident at the plate. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. It's just amazing how much of the game ends up being mental.
that's a huge amount.
Yeah. Hey, be sure if you have not yet already to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it. That always helps. Tell us, how are you holding the bat these days? Are you gripping it?
Yeah. Something I